Digital Story SPF 301 Culture and Schooling by David Rachel. For the purposes of this personal narrative, I, David Brandon Rachel, would like to identify as a privileged, self-made American man. I do not really know where my family came from. From what I have been told, we have been in this country for several generations. I have been told that I am German, French, Irish, and I've even been told that I have some Native American from my dad's side. I believe that when you get right down to it, at my core, I'm simply an American. I believe that I am truly privileged to live in this country, and I would identify as privileged because I get to enjoy the freedoms that some other countries around the world do not. The definition of culture that I will be using is taken from our textbooks for BLE. Culture may be defined as the shared beliefs, values, and rule-governed patterns of behavior, including language, that define a group and are required for group membership. My family is my group. My parents, Keith and Tani, have been married for over 35 years. I look up to them and thank them every day for showing me what it means to be a mother, a father, and a man. I have two younger sisters, which makes me an older brother. I do not know when it happened, but I would consider them to be my best friends. Our family takes time to get together every Sunday and play cards, eat, laugh, and share about our lives. These moments and times together are what make me who I am. As we have talked about many times before, these relationships and routines is what makes up the majority of my funds of knowledge. I see myself as a self-made American because I was born in this country and I get to be myself and become someone I enjoy. I have been provided an education and given the tools to better myself. I get to pursue things that make me happy, and I get to have fun doing it. To wrap things up, I want you to hear from one of my heroes, Dr. Lou Holtz. Lou Holtz embodies how I feel about my culture. Please take a moment to watch some of his words.
But the reason I was born with a silver spoon, my dad had only gone to the 3rd grade. That's all the education he had. But why was I born with a silver spoon in my mouth? Because I was taught by my parents. The life's a matter of making choices, wherever you are, good or bad, because of choices you make. Don't blame anybody else, but if you get an education, you're willing to work and overcome problems and difficulties, in this great country, you can amount to something. That's why I was born with a silver spoon. I was in this country and I was taught personal responsibility for choices you make. When we talk about a commitment to excellence, that's a choice you make. What do you want to do? Having hopes and dreams and ambition. See, I think that is absolutely critical. Don't make the mistake I made. I've done a lot of dumb things, but let me tell you the one thing I regret. We went to the University of Notre Dame. We took a program on the bottom. We took it to the very top. And for 9 straight years, we went to a January 1 bowl, the sugar, the cotton, the orange, or the fiesta. Nobody's done it before. Nobody's done it since. We put it on top and we maintained it. And that's the thing I regret the most. See, there's a rule in life that said you're either growing or you're dying. The tree's either growing or it's dying. So's grass, so's a marriage, so's a business, so's a person. Doesn't have a thing to do with age. My birthday candles cost more than a cake. But it has everything to do with my trying to get better, my trying to prove. We got on top and say, you know, this is pretty good. Let's maintain it. Let's not take any risk. We finished 2nd in the country at Notre Dame. Everybody called me an idiot. Guy finishes last in medical school. They call him doctor. That doesn't seem fair. When I left Notre Dame, I never thought I'd coach again. Where'd you go from Notre Dame? According to my mother, you go directly to heaven, you sit by the Pope. You don't coach anymore. And then I went to live in a town where the average age was deceased. And what I found out, I wasn't tired of coaching. You have to have something to hope for, something to dream. And even though you've done great things so far, what's going to happen now?
I want to challenge all of you to think about what is going to happen now. What can I do to make things better? These questions are embedded in my culture. I am self-made American. Thank you for listening.